The death of the radiographer adds to the public healthcare worker and high-profile casualties after the demise of the medical director at the Kwadaso SDA Hospital. One staff of CAT is reported currently to be on admission, with majority of them being managed from home. Dr. Ohiniba Owusu-Danso will not give details of the deceased, but says he's happy about the recovery rate of patients.
As at the last check, Komfo Anokye, we have had about 140 people who have tested positive. I think the cumulative figure as at this week came to about 170. But in all this, about 70% of them have all come back to work. They have fully recovered and come back to work. And in fact, the recovery rate is actually very fast, given the fact that as I speak, we have lost, sadly, one of our staff. But beyond that, currently, we have only one staff who is admitted. For all these numbers, most of them have actually been taken care of from home and from their own self-isolation or self-quarantine.
230 health workers have, as of July 10, 2020, tested positive for COVID-19 in the Ashanti region. Komfo Anokye Hospital accounts for over 2/3 of the number, many of them being nurses and doctors. Meanwhile, Dr. Ohiniba Owusu-Danso wants staff of the hospital to be more cautious of their safety in the face of rising scarcity of PPEs. As a first step, he urges them to use certified locally manufactured face masks and other protective equipments. The admonition comes as the multimedia group launches the Save the Health Worker initiative to highlight the plight of caregivers.
It's a challenge to the extent of usage. It's a challenge to the extent of even the pricing. Currently, that's our challenge, because even when we are finding some of the PPEs, you don't get them. It's the reason why I think that the admonition is for all health staff to also begin to use the locally produced ones, which have actually been tested by the Food and Drug Authority to be as really credible as it is from those which have been imported. In fact, some of our locally produced cloth masks have been shown by FDA and other authorities like the Ghana Standard Authority to be even more effective than some of the imported nose masks. And I think the key thing is for us to take the responsibility into our individual selves and protect ourselves. Our destinies, our good health is currently in our hands.
From Kumasi, for JoyNews, Ohima Interior reporting.